Nearly 400 million eggs recalled nationwide, hundreds of people sick. But will it hit West Michigan? 24-hour News 8's Danny Carlson spoke to a local egg farmer today. Danny joins us in studio with more on what he had to say. Danny?
Susie, we also spoke with the Michigan Department of Agriculture today, and they say that this is an ongoing investigation, but right now it looks like the Iowa companies that produce those eggs potentially tainted with salmonella didn't sell to Michigan stores. Today we checked in with that local farmer to see why Michigan eggs seem to be safe when eggs in other Midwestern states aren't.
All industries have some maybe not as good providers, and this is likely what happened. Is this one cut some corners or did something that made the product less than safe? So we don't all subscribe to those techniques.
Definitely not on Herbrook Poultry Ranch, says President Stephen Herbrook. Producing about 1.6 billion eggs a year, Herbrook says here food safety is the top priority.
We are doing what's necessary, and we have done what's necessary to make sure that they can have confidence that we are producing a safe product, and they can be reassured that it's a good, wholesome product too.
To do that, Herbrook says they vaccinate their chickens several times against salmonella, keep the ranch clean, control pests, and frequently test both the animals and their environment for the bacteria.
Well, we certainly are reassessing everything we do in light of this to make sure that we have been making the right decisions and we have been following the right steps to make sure that the product is as safe as it can be.
And wants people to know, even though hundreds of millions of eggs have been recalled so far, those make up less than 1% of the eggs sold in the U.S. And there's a good chance if you buy an egg in a West Michigan grocery store, it came from their farm.
We take a lot of steps and a lot of pride in the things that we do to make sure that they can rely on their eggs that they're buying at the local retail stores are high quality and safe.
But, he says, consumers have to do their part too.
To refrigerate the product after they get it, and then wash their hands before they prepare it, cook it thoroughly, and those are all things we do with many foods to make sure that they're safe, and eggs are no exception. Most bacteria are that way. They're very easily destroyed by the cooking process.
The Department of Agriculture says there is a slight chance some contaminated eggs did show up in Michigan, so just to be safe, they recommend when you go to a restaurant, make sure to stay away from dishes that use uncooked or undercooked eggs. Susie?
Thank you, Danny. If you want to double check the eggs you have in your house, we're going to tell you what to look for. Check out the side of your carton. Look for numbers that appear like these. The numbers you don't want to see can be found. There's a list of them on our website. Just go to woodtv.com.